Hey everybody. So I just want to do a quick video today, kind of expressing a little bit of regret and a little bit of um, just how I feel about some of the couple of videos I did. You know, um, the one of the videos where I talked about parking in certain places. Um, that was really in poor taste, and sometimes I meant nothing by it, of course, but sometimes I don't get that stuff, and I can. There's more reasons for that I'll talk about in another video when I'm more ready to share some more. But sometimes I just do dumb things, and I don't even realize how dumb they are until somebody points it out to me. And like the busted by the cops, and I talked about how I did have insurance. I had insurance from the day I bought the vehicle, but how I was using the wrong plate. It just never occurred to me. I knew it was coarse. I knew it was illegal. It never occurred to me how bad it was. Maybe, I don't know what that makes me, or what that makes. I'm just naive, or I just don't know the real world, or who knows what it means. I just didn't see it, and until everyone on YouTube told me just how bad it was, and then and some people other I talked to, explain, you could have easily gone to jail, and that's what people do when they steal cars and all this other stuff. I just didn't have a clue about that, and it's something like I appreciate the people who told me about that on YouTube in a kind way, because of course it wasn't done in malice. It was just done, and I didn't even realize it, and so I I'm not going to pull the video down. It is what it is. I did what I did. I don't advocate that anyone tries to sneak license plates, or use a different license plate on their vehicle. Obviously, if I'd have had the money, I would have done it. I would have got the plate right away. And had I realized how much trouble I would have got into, I would have asked for help sooner from family or friends to get that money, so I could have got my plate much sooner. But I really was ignorant to the fact of how I didn't realize why people did that, or people doing that. I just figured, geez, it's my license plate for my other vehicle. If someone asks me, I can show the registration, and here's my driver's license to show I own that other vehicle, so it's probably okay for this vehicle. I know now that that's not true. Please don't, you don't need to tell me all the ways that's not true. You've already done that, and I know. But I just didn't realize. And it's just, as far as parking in certain places that it's not good to park, it never occurred to me, because I'm not thinking like that. I'm not thinking like somebody who wants to hurt anybody or show how to hurt people. It never occurred to me that parking there, or showing parking there, would be anything more than a novelty. And then once everyone said that, I was like, oh, geez, I didn't even think about that side of it. And so, unfortunately, it had to be all of you out there giving me that feedback that this is not cool, and or you're going to get thrown in jail or whatever. And you know, all I can say is I live and learn. I'm an honest, decent guy. I make mistakes, and I learn from my mistakes. You know, just like this relationship that I'm getting out of. I'm learning from what I want to do for then my next relationships. I'm new to this YouTube thing. I never really realized how many people cared about what I did. So now that I'm in this van community of people sharing with all of you out there, I am part of a community now, sharing our lives on YouTube. I have somewhat of a responsibility, or a moral responsibility, to share the best light of that, because that's what I want to do. I don't want to talk about how you can get past the law and how you can break the law. That's not what I'm here to do. I want to share how a normal, maybe um, different minded person can go and live a life that maybe looks different than an apartment or a home, and not the crazy guy stealing license plates from his other vehicle, thinking it's cool to get whatever, you know. So I just wanted to say that and say, you know, I'm learning as I go. I'm not going to do this perfectly. I do appreciate when you, my fans and followers and subscribers, set me straight in a kind way so that I know, gosh, that really was bad. Like, if I gotten pulled over, like, I'm glad nothing happened. I'm glad I kept my cool and that, you know, someone was looking out for me. And it just reinforces I need to be more careful. I need to be more respectful, you know. And so hope everyone has a great day out there. And, you know, for every mistake you make, it's a opportunity to learn how to do it better next time. I'm going to make mistakes all the time. I've done 2 marriages now that didn't work, multiple relationships that didn't work, and every time I move past them, I learn something new. I grow past it, and I become a better man for what I've learned and what I've lived through. That which doesn't kill us just makes us stronger. That is true as long as we learn from what didn't kill us, you know. So I just wanted to thank everyone out there for being a barometer to help me figure out things that I don't realize, and that'll come in another video when I want to be even more vulnerable about why I'm kind of like this sometimes. But it's an experience to have so many people out there watching, and I really appreciate all of you, and I'm glad for the most part my videos are received so well, and I hope everyone really is having a great life right now.